What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 13 of our Pokémon Dreamstone Mysteries walkthrough. In the previous video, we did a whole bunch of surfing. We explored all the lakes and rivers because we finally unlocked HM Surf out of battle. We found a Dreepy which directed us to an injured Blastoise which we helped. We also found a Mega Sharpedo that we still need to battle. The Mega Sharpedo caused all the floods in the town in one of the previous videos, so we do have to go and take on that Sharpedo. And we finished off the previous video defeating Gym Leader Jania, which was a lot of fun. In today's video, we have made it to the final city, and here you can buy some amazing items at the little market. We're going to explore Rivershore City and hopefully take on the gym leader in this episode or the next. But because this is number 13 of our playthrough, lucky number 13, we're going to show you how to catch some of the legendary Pokemon in this game, which is super exciting. We're going to show you how to catch 3 of the legendary Pokemon in this video, and we're going to show you how to get the last one in one of the next videos. There's only 4 legendary Pokemon that you can get in this game. But now we're exploring Rivershore, and we entered a house with 2 kids and their grandmother, and they're looking for a pocket boy, so there's a little side quest for us. And we're exploring, and all of a sudden we encounter everybody here. We've got the detectives, we've got Cola, we've got Inga, some of the gym leaders, and Razi, I think, is the gym leader for the final gym. But even Jania is here, so they're all discussing what they need to do. They have found out that Team Sombra has the ancient Pokemon Koraidon, and they've agreed to work together. If all 8 of the gym leaders work together, they might be able to stop the ancient Pokemon and Team Sombra. So it's awesome that all the gym leaders are training up and trying to stop Team Sombra as well. We'll definitely try and help them. But I'm guessing that Koraidon is super strong. I'm pretty nervous to take Moxie on if he's got that Pokemon now. If we surf just south of the city, we find another little market here where they sell some cool items. And you need this Water of Time item, it's free. And there's also some evolution stones and things. But the most important thing to come and get is definitely the Water of Time. We did get the Seed of Time in one of the previous videos, and you need both of those in order to get a legendary Pokemon. And finally, we have found the last Ranger Institute. There's 3 of them in this game. So there's the River HQ, there's this one, and the previous one where we delivered the goods to. I quickly want to show you guys the shiny Pokemon I've caught. I've only found 4 in the game that I'm not using, and then of course the shinies that are on my team. But make sure you go and pick up that Water of Time at that little market. And now we're going to try and take on that Mega Sharpedo that caused the floods. We can just surf to it now, but you want to make sure that you teach one of your Pokemon Thief. And that Pokemon must not be holding any items. And in order to try and steal the Life Orb that Mega Sharpedo is holding, you've got to use the move Thief on it. It is quite tricky because Mega Sharpedo is super strong, so to try get an attack in without getting knocked out is quite a challenge. But we're going to try and put Mega Sharpedo to sleep and then hopefully hit it with a Thief in order to get that Life Orb from it. It's the only way to get the Life Orb item in the entire game, and it is quite a strong item. It boosts your attack strength, but it does eat away at your HP every turn. So it is something you might want to try and get. You don't have to, you could just knock out Sharpedo and that'll be it. But I thought I'd show you guys just in case. We were able to put it to sleep and use Thief, so our Houndoom should have gotten the item from Sharpedo. Now we just have to try and knock it out. And Mega Sharpedo is level 70, so it's really tough. It generally attacks first and knocks everything out. But we did finally defeat it, and here you can see in our bag, we have the item Life Orb. So definitely a nice little trick to try and get that item. It will definitely give your team a boost. But now, next up on the list, I did promise you guys some legendary Pokemon. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys how to get the first legendary Pokemon. It's very close to this cave with Mega Sharpedo, so we are not too far off. We're going to come and explore just north of the Mega Sharpedo. This exact area here is where I found another future legendary, so we'll come back to that area to get another one, but not in today's video. We're going to come and explore some of these routes here using Surf. And as you can see, this one's kind of like a maze. You've got to work your way through these little rocks. And once you make it through, you'll reach this new grassy area. And this is going to send us to a secret little forest here where we're going to find our first legendary. And this is called Ivy Forest. It's kind of like a maze. You've got to go through these directions in the correct order, and then you will be able to find the legendary Pokemon. When we entered Ivy Forest, we first went left and then we went up, and now we're going down. So you're going to have to try and keep things in that order. It is a bit tricky to try and work out, but you can just use different paths in order to find all the items and areas. And here we have two options. We can either go left or right. So we've decided to go right and then down. And as you can see, you can get stuck in like a maze. You've got to try and figure your way through. Just keep trying different directions until you find a new area. And here we find a little piece of paper where there's a message. It sounds like someone got lost here in the forest. And he says a Pokémon Zari helped him get out. So I don't know who Zari is. Maybe it's a Charizard. And we found another letter here of the lost person with a purple scarf. So I'm guessing there's a boy or something in here that got lost, but some Pokemon helped him. We picked up the scarf and healed our Pokemon, and as we go back, it asks us to save. And a Zarude pops out of nowhere, the legendary Pokemon Zarude. Zarude is such an epic Pokemon. If you watch the movie about the jungle and Zarude, it is so good. We're definitely going to try and catch it, but I just want to give you guys a heads up. The legendary Pokemon are crazy tough to try and catch. Sometimes it takes you 20-30 minutes. You need about 100 Ultra Balls. So just be ready for one tough battle. I did catch it, but it took me way longer. I just edited the video to save time. But it took me well over 20 minutes to try and catch Zarude. I went through so many Ultra Balls and all kinds of balls to try and catch it. But that's our first legendary Pokemon under the belt. We've got a Zarude, which is a grass-type Pokemon. So this video has really kicked things off. We have defeated Mega Sharpedo. We have encountered and caught the legendary Pokemon Zarude. And now we can try and get the next legendary Pokemon. Let's first check out Zarude and sort out our PC. Here are some of the Pokemon we have caught in that area. We got an Oranguru and a Zorua. And we're going to swap Meganium out and put Zarude in. Let's use Zarude and see how he is. It is a legendary and it took us forever to catch him after all. And I do really love Zarude after watching the movie about it. We give Zarude a rocky helmet to hold, so at least if it gets hit with a physical attack, it will cause some damage to the opponent. And its stats look pretty strong. It's got 3 perfect stats already, which aren't bad at all. And now we're going to come back to Saram Base Camp. This is where we found the Charizard, remember? And you can actually buy lava cookies here. That's the last item we needed for the Master Ball. So we will definitely go and claim our Master Ball soon. But there's something else we need to do here. As you guys know, in the previous video, I showed you guys where to get the Sapphire and the Diamond. Now we're going to try and get the last little stone. And in order to get it, you've got to make your way all the way to the top here. and you'll find the ruby sitting there. We've just picked it up. That's where Moxie was originally, where we took him on. So you have to make your way all the way back to the peak. And now that we've got all 3 of them, we can find the next legendary Pokemon. First, we're going to come and chat to this guy and claim our Master Ball. We gave him all 3 items that he needed. So we've got a Master Ball now, which is definitely going to help. We can use it to catch one of the legendaries for sure, because they are so difficult to catch. We have made our way to Galecrest City, and we're going to stock up on a whole bunch of Quick Balls and Ultra Balls and Great Balls, because you're going to go through quite a few trying to catch these legendaries. And next up, we're going to go to the Doug Trio down south. And if you guys remember early on in the game, there was this area with 3 stones, but they had different colors. You're going to insert your 3 stones here, and then it's going to unlock a new door where we are going to find the legendary Pokemon Diancie. So we have put the diamond, the sapphire, and the ruby in the rocks. And Diancie is level 50. It is a fairy and rock type, and I think it's one of the more underrated legendary Pokemon. We're definitely going to try and catch it. The first thing you want to try is use a Quick Ball, because it has pretty good odds on your first throw. After that, you want to probably use Ultra Balls or something. But finally, we caught Diancie, so that's 2 legendary Pokemon down. We've got Zarude and Diancie. There's one more that I'm going to show you in today's video. So we are really flying through today's episode. It's a lot of fun. The final legendary in today's episode is probably my favorite in the game. And in order to find this legendary, you have to come to this little forest, the Vilethorn Woods. And you should have the item Seed of Time and Water of Time. We picked them up in previous videos. And you're going to make your way to this little patch of grass surrounded by the 6 stones. You can plant the Seed of Time here, and then you can use your Water of Time to actually water the seed. After that, there'll be a little bit of an earthquake. That means that the new legendary has been activated. So we can make our way to a secret part of the woods here. Now that we have surf, we can surf across to this new area. There's kind of like a little maze here that you can explore new little areas. You will find a statue here which you can come and add to your little quest. So we have found 7 out of 10 already. And if you keep exploring, you'll find the legendary Pokemon Celebi. This is definitely my favorite legendary Pokemon in the game. I'm a big Celebi fan. My favorite 3 legendary Pokemon are definitely Celebi, Mewtwo, and Ho-Oh. I would love to hear from you guys. What are your 3 favorite legendary Pokemon? Comment down below and let's see what you guys like. Let's see who's more popular. We have caught Celebi, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use Celebi or Zarude, but I'm probably going to end up using Celebi because it is one of my favorites. And there, we're just checking them out. Both of them are pretty strong. Celebi has 3 perfect stats, but then 3 that are E. We might have to use those rare stones at the statue to change those 3 E's into perfect S's. We have now swapped in Celebi and taken Zarude out, and we will give Celebi the rocky helmet to hold. This video has already been super jam-packed. I hope you have enjoyed seeing all the legendary Pokemon. Thanks for watching.